Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming out tonight to listen to us. It's really good to see all of you here. So, we're going to just get started, okay? By a show of hands, how many of you feel some sort of anxiety when you hear the word homework? I feel some anxiety when I hear the word homework. Homework can build anxiety for most of us. After this pandemic, I think homework has taken on a whole different toll for parents and teachers everywhere. Based on my years of experience as the PTA president of a K-8 school, being the parent representative for the school improvement team, and being a mother of 7, and along with my research, I want to challenge you to entertain a non-traditional view of homework, and that is to let schoolwork be at school and allow home to be a place for students to excel in other ways. I want to discuss why homework is assigned, how it can be harmful, the benefits of extracurricular activities, and why it is imperative that some changes need to be made. So for my first point, homework is assigned to enhance learning and improve the student's overall performance. The National Education Association recommends for students through kindergarten to 8th grade have no more than 10 minutes of homework every night, and only up to 2 hours for high school students, and that's a senior in high school. With these recommended amounts, students can still feel burnout. It can still be counterproductive, and it can interrupt with the stability of a student's home life and prevent them from developing other talents. According to Healthline, the added homework can lead stress and negatively impact the children's relationships with their parents, with their siblings, and cause negative eruptions in their home life. Not every home is the same. Not every home presents with an environment that is conducive to learning. Not every parent is trained to educate their children. Teachers are the experts. They're the ones with the training. They are aware of the different learning strategies, have the latest and greatest skills on how to best educate students. Right now, all of you in this audience, if you lost your pulse right now and passed out on the floor, I would know what to do. I'm a nurse, I've been a nurse for 12 years. My nursing skills would come straight forward, and I would know what to do to get you the right help that you needed. That's my expertise. But I'm not a teacher. And I carry the one where I came from. When American parents became the students' teachers during this pandemic, I found out that I wanted no part of Common Core math. It's just a new strategy that they're using to educate our youth. It's not a whole lot different, but it's something that I had to relearn. I'm not a teacher. Parents don't have time to learn these new strategies to teach their children. There's just not enough hours in the day to balance everything that is demanded between work, home, family. It's just too much to juggle. And it doesn't mean that I don't care, because God knows we all care. I care too much probably. But I don't know all the newest strategies. I'd rather spend time with my children teaching them other things like how to cook, how to clean house, how to fold laundry, all things that are important for children to learn, but it's not necessarily homework. So this takes me to my next point. When students are not bogged down with homework, they have more time to focus on extracurricular activities. So there's data, Nord Angelina Education supports that students that are able to participate in sports and extracurricular activities perform better academically overall. Fundamentally, extracurricular activities allow your child to learn something that can stay with them for a lifetime. A musical instrument requires perseverance, hand-eye coordination, creativity. Education requires solid problem-solving skills, memory, critical thinking. You can find that extracurricular activities enhance all of these other aspects of learning. With sociologist William Corbrough, He wrote an article called Extracurricular Activities and Student Outcomes. With his studies, he did a STEM model that analyzed 6 different waves of early childhood longitudinal studies. With this, he constructed a way to measure results. And what he found was students that participated in extracurricular activities had higher interpersonal competency skills, lower depression rates, less behavior problems. They had better social skills and less social isolation. I'm gonna get that word right one day, y'all. So this takes me to my final point. Healthy People 2020 and Healthy People 2030 are the focus goals and objections for our country. They basically determine what our public health issues are. 2 of their goals for 2030 pertain to addressing and combating childhood obesity. The second is increasing the resilience of students and helping their developmental status, reducing their stress levels. They consider these high public health issues, high priority public health issues. So if children are required to sit the majority of time they're in school and come home and sit some more to do some homework, that's making them inactive and leading to childhood obesity. What do we know about exercise? Exercise creates endorphins, makes children happy. As parents, we want to think more about children's education. And we want to think about, are they happy? Are our children happy? According to the American Academy of Child Adolescent Psychiatry, suicide was the second leading cause of death among children and adolescents ages 13 to 19. And many of these cases could have been prevented with intervention. There is absolutely nothing more important than the stability of our children's mental health. I'll say that again. There is absolutely nothing else more important than the mental stability of our youth. Children need less stress and more time to evolve in other activities. Which takes me to my conclusion. I want to challenge you to entertain this non-traditional view of homework. I want to encourage you to advocate for children to have schoolwork at school and allow home to be a place of other learning. I want you to start thinking about better ways to take up students' times when they're dismissed from school. What extracurricular activities are important for your child that you should get your child involved in? We must protect the emotional well-being of our youth. It is imperative that we do that. We need to stop homework when possible. We need to engage our children and provide them other outlets and help them develop self-esteem. We need to change the view of homework. Research now suggests that homework is more harmful than it is useful. We need to find other, more beneficial ways for our children to spend their after-school time. If homework is assigned to enhance the learning and improve a student's overall performance, let's make sure it does exactly that. Let's ensure that that is what homework is doing. I thank you all for listening.